close enough. It's 6:45. It's December 1st. This is the City of Brainerd Personal and Finance Committee meeting. Everybody's here, including Finance Director Hillman, City Administrator Wusso, and Gabe Johnson, newly elected council member, as well as Jesse from the dispatch. It is item number 1, approval of bills. Any questions? Move to approve. So move Pritchett, second by Batten. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Item 2, I love that one.
Well, we just want to keep it on there that, because we were asked to list out payments to contractors, so we wanted to make sure that we kept it on there, so there was no payments to contractors.
This is going to take a while.
I think we should put this to safety.
Public Works, see if they can handle that one. All right, item 3 is not a bad thing to have on our agenda.
I'm going to give you the revised version of it.
Okay.
Walk through the very minor changes of it.
Thank you.
Jesse, I think I even have one for you. There you go.
Thank you.
The only changes that I have for you are on the page 1, first paragraph, where it has the number 8.57 listed. That was corrected. Before it was 854 hundredths. Did I give you the corrected version?
Yep.
Okay, I've got too many versions I'm looking at. And the same, no, I don't think I changed up here in the first paragraph.
No, it didn't get changed.
The second paragraph, I did make the correction.
Nope.
I've got
Yeah,
57 hundredths.
857.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right.
My apologies.
Nope,
So,
that's right.
but then also at the top of that paragraph 1A, I will make the changes before the council meeting, by the way. The sum of $60,800 is written out to match the $60,858.81 to actually match the purchase price. I will note, those are the only word changes from the copy that you had. Now, the attorney and I and the realtor worked together, and we took out lots of paragraphs throughout this thing. So just to note that this is the cleanest version that we're giving you from the very worst version we saw initially.
The one in my packet has the correct acreage. It's just the 81 cents.
I've got it. I'll make some corrections before the meeting and show that to council, but I would ask for your recommendation to.
Any questions, Dolly?
Yes, I just had the question I think I had sent earlier, number 21, the commission to buyer's agent. Considering it was listed, you'd sent a copy of the listing extension. That was
And
it.
there was a listing agreement that we found from 2010.
Okay.
The initial one.
Yep, and I emailed that to you.
Okay, I didn't get that. The only reason I ask is I printed out a listing that it's still here for the 31st, and they're offering this percentage to a buyer's agent. So I'm just wondering, if they're offering it, it had to have been part of the listing, so we're double paying. See what I'm saying? Because I just want clarification that we're not paying the buyer's agent and paying the full listing commission when it's an agreed upon that they pay 50-50.
Okay.
So that's,
We'll make that.
thanks.
We'll make that clear.
And then I don't know if it's in here either, but the legal description, it says lots 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But after looking at the plat, there's a few lots 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we clarify that it's block 1?
Addition. Oh, yep. That should state that on there.
Well, that's
Their Exhibit A shows those specific lots, so that's why
I didn't see that in that exhibit.
it doesn't come out very clean
Okay.
on when you get to the size.
All right.
So, lot 1.
And that is, for clarification, that is what they're buying.
That is correct.
Okay.
Again, the unique part of it was they are also going to own the cul-de-sac that is built. We cannot sell them that, Eric, as opposed to that being as a public right-of-way. So that's why the 521, 560 is the dollar amount that we're working on here. We just raised the price per acre to equal the sale price for the entire parcel.
Okay.
Any other questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the purchase agreement by Admin? Second by Pritchett. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Item number 4 is the civil attorney, city civil attorney contract. Anything you want to add to this, Pat, at all?
No.
It looks pretty specific. It's just, I mean, We're just renewing the second year, correct?
Yeah, there's been no
Actually,
change.
We're going to be renewing a contract for 2 years. See,
For
he
two.
only filled out 2015 because that was the end of, our city charter states that they shall appoint a city attorney for 2 years
Yeah.
in January of each odd numbered year. So
Oh.
because Tom Fitzpatrick
Yeah.
retired at the end of 2013, the Ratbrick, Rozak, and Maloney completed his term. And so now we're asking for approval for him to go and draft the contract for 2015 and 2016. And based on our conversations with him, he's willing to provide the same services for the same fee in 2015, and he's reviewing his billing to determine if there should be an increase for 2016.
Okay.
I presume if he does come back with an increase, we do have the option to not, even if we approve the contract, how do we approve the dollars and cents without knowing what they are?
Well, basically what we're asking for tonight is for approval to direct him to prepare the 2-year contract. We'll come back on the 15th and actually approve
Perfect.
the contract.
That's
Yeah.
correct. We want,
Yep.
the point
understood.
was, we didn't want to get ahead of ourselves if the council wasn't satisfied
Yep.
with the service we've been providing.
Yep.
Blunt.
Right, if we didn't want them. Any other questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve
So
the
moved.
directive?
Second.
Any further questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 5 is a personnel issue.
I'm going to hand this memo to you.
Yeah.
The city council, once they take action, the information becomes public, not until then. So I'm going to advise you now that I'll need this back after we're done looking at it.
Don't read it out loud.
Do not read it out loud, do not say names, do not pass go. In this, we have an employee situation, and we've exhausted all avenues, and we are recommending the action included in there. Do you have any questions that I could answer?
Nope. Is this something you're looking for personnel finance to make the initial motion right now?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any questions that would be discreet? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the
Second.
recommendation? Any further discussions? Hopefully not. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 6 is the conditional job offers on, is it 1 or 2?
We're asking for 2, but we're doing it a little different this time in that the Civil Service Commission has not met. There are approximately at least 8 other communities that are hiring police officers, and so we are actually doing the interviews on Wednesday and Thursday. The Civil Service is scheduled to meet on the 8th of December, but we wanted to get the conditional job offer out to them right away rather than having to wait until the 15th to come back to the council and then make the job offer and then possibly risk of losing some viable candidates. So we're doing it a little different this time, and that's why it's, the memo pretty much lays it out, that we're requesting to have 2, to certify the top 2 based on the civil service certification on December 8th.
Okay. Any questions? Is there a motion to approve the request?
So move.
Second.
Motion by Pritchett, second by Matt. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Boy, law enforcement would not be a bad career. I mean, I know lots of people that are going into it, and they're all getting hired. Not, you know, obviously not just here in the city of Brainerd. Item 8 is the request to defer assessments. I think we just have.
Actually, we have number 7 first.
Oh, I'm sorry, number 7, engineer, that's right, the ratification of the IT staffing assistance in 1-year trial period conceptual approval's already been given, so now we're just looking to approve the actual,
MOU that was agreed,
Yep.
that was satisfied with the union.
The
Yep.
union did vote on this today, and they are acceptable with what we provided here in detail. As we talked about, it's conceptually been discussed at City Council. This is a 1-year trial. Councilmember Matt was on the committee, Connie was on the committee, and myself. We'd be willing to answer any questions about this. This is a 1-year trial process. There's a set time to come back and review it, and it's the first week of May, and update the City Council. We budgeted for approximately 1,000 hours at this higher rate, including benefits in that higher rate. And then additionally, there was a dollar amount of, I think, $8,000 for additional training for both individuals. And then the point also significant to the council members on there was that we will track the employees' time whenever they do any tier 1 or higher IT work. And so that way they can keep a running record and also bill appropriately for the amount of time that they should get compensated for that higher rate.
Any further questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to support to approve the IT memorandum of understanding?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Matten, second by Pritchett. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Now we'll move on to the deferred assessment request. And I think we have one, and Engineer Hulsether has reviewed it and recommended approval. Any questions? Is there a motion to
So moved.
Motion by Pritchett, second by Matten. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
And that is on the consent calendar as well.
Okay, as it should be. And lastly is item not, well, maybe lastly, at least last on the agenda is item 9. The administrative department. This is the administrative specialist, Jennifer and I, Lloyd-Olt.
Lloyd-Olt, yes.
Lloyd-Olt has successfully completed step C and is looking to get a recommendation to move to step D, or 100% of the base wage for position, which is $22.40 per hour. Any questions? Hearing none. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Matten, second by Pritchett. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
And that will be aye, and that will be on the consent calendar as well. Any others? All right, we're going upstairs at 7:15. We got Bobby's Kitchen.
I will get the timing down, I promise you.